Now, if you were at the Norfolk Scope last night for the Admirals game, you may have noticed something was missing.
Was it?
I think it was a game.
Oh, yeah, that's a big deal, right? It was canceled just before 9 p.m. last night. Our Ashley Knight talked with folks who were at the game and tells us what she learned. Ashley, did we ever figure out why it was canceled?
Well, Aisha, Regina, on their Facebook page, Admirals say it was due to unsafe ice conditions, and we're waiting to hear why the ice was unsafe. But now folks with tickets are wondering what's going to happen next. Crews were outside polishing up the Scope ahead of Wednesday night's game. However, fans inside that night knew pretty early on there was something wrong.
So the game was supposed to start at 7:05. And me and a friend, we got there right around 7, and we knew that there was a delay of games. You know, we're waiting around a little bit. Wavy 10 photojournalist Chris Wynn was sitting in a box with a friend and noticed a lot of unusual activity on the ice. The Zamboni, he says, came out more than once. We could tell something was a little bit wrong. I don't want to say it was like liquidy because there wasn't like a layer of liquid on top, but you could tell it just wasn't as smooth as it needs to be for a regular hockey game. So they took the goals out from either side and they were kind of inspecting the ice. Andrew Kraft was also there in one of the boxes and got a good look at what was going on.
They dumped a bunch of ice on these spots to try to cool it down, and they said, we're going to Zamboni the ice, we're going to get the teams out, they're going to warm up, and after that we're going to reassess the ice. That was around 8 o'clock, almost an hour after scheduled start time. Another 40 minutes later, after warm-up and more evaluation, they announced the game was postponed. Despite a lot of boos from the crowd, Kraft says he understood. My wife and I, we've talked to some of the players, we got to know some of them, so yeah, you definitely don't want anybody getting hurt. Even if the game's not happening, you still we're just glad that the players come out and they were warming up, so we at least got to see them do something. Now, with the MEAC tournament last week and then the circus in town at the Scope over the weekend, there might not have been enough time to lay the ice down and have it be ready for play by Wednesday night. This is all speculation, though. Meanwhile, we have been told officials are working to reschedule the game, and they're trying to figure that out right now. If you had a ticket, you will be hearing from them. You'll be getting an email sometime when that is figured out. And we are expecting a statement from the Admirals soon. We'll be sure to update you on air and online when that happens. Ashley Knight, 10 on your side.